You think it was just a hug, polite, social, harmless, but it wasn't. And that's exactly why you keep missing it. She already told you how she feels, not with words, with contact, and you stood there, smiling politely, arms stiff, reading absolutely nothing. Most men are starving for certainty, starving for a sign, starving for clarity. But the sign was there, pressed against your chest. Here's what nobody tells you. Desire rarely announces itself. It tests. And touch is the first test. Before language, before logic, before explanation, there was skin, pressure, warmth, proximity. Modern men wait for verbal confirmation, but attraction doesn't begin in sentences. It begins in tension. When she steps into your space, that's not accidental. When she lingers half a second too long, that's not random. When her body doesn't turn sideways, when it faces you fully. When her breath slows against your chest, that is communication. And if you don't respond, she doesn't explain, she recalibrates, she withdraws. And you never even realize you failed something you didn't know you were being tested on. Here's the uncomfortable truth. She is risking rejection, too. But she does it safely. Through plausible deniability. Through touch that can be dismissed if you freeze. Because if you don't match her energy, if you pull away first, if your hands sit high on her shoulders like you're hugging a colleague, she reads that instantly, not with thought, with instinct. And instinct is faster than logic. You've been trained to distrust your own perception, to overanalyze, to ask for certainty before responding. But attraction doesn't reward hesitation. It rewards presence. Presence is the rarest masculine trait today. Not dominance, not money, not status. Presence. The ability to feel what's happening without panicking about it. When she exhales into you and you tense up, she feels it. When she lingers and you disengage, she feels it. When she invites proximity and you respond with politeness, she feels that too. And that's when the chemistry dies. Not dramatically, quietly. You don't get rejected, you just get repositioned. Into safe, into nice, into not him. And the man who can read her doesn't need instructions. He doesn't overreact. He doesn't escalate wildly. He simply mirrors, calmly, firmly, intentionally. If she holds, he holds. If she relaxes, he relaxes. If she stays close, he doesn't rush away. That's it. That's the difference. This isn't about manipulation. It's about literacy. You can't keep claiming there are no signals when you've never learned the language. And here's the deeper layer most men avoid. Your fear of being wrong is stronger than your desire to be present. You would rather miss the moment than risk misreading it, so you default to safe. But safe rarely ignites desire. She doesn't want you to ask, was that attraction? She wants you to feel it and respond. The hug was never just a hug, it was a question. And the only wrong answer is hesitation. If this made you uncomfortable, good. Discomfort is awareness trying to wake you up. This is MindSnap. We don't teach tricks, we teach perception. Learn to read the room, learn to read the body, learn to read yourself, because she's already speaking. The real question is, are you finally listening?